Hi, I'm Heather Rodriguez, and today we're going to be talking about my top 3 tips for those of you who are wanting to start trying to conceive. So you either have just gotten off your birth control or you've decided, all right, now's the time, my partner and I are ready to start our family. Here are the 3 main things that I think are most important to prepare. So first of all, I love that you're in this mind frame, that you're wanting to prepare, you're consciously preparing for your conception. That's huge. This is going to go a long way into supporting the health of your future child. So there's 3 different areas I really like to look at. The first is when you're pregnant, there's a lot of things you can't do. There's a lot of things you'll no longer be able to do to help support your body because there's a lot of supplements you can't take. There's a lot of herbs you can't take. You don't really want to do anything drastic while you're pregnant. So this is the time to make any type of changes that you need. So one of the first things I personally really like to see or have people do is to do a fertility cleanse. This just helps the body to kind of have a restart, help the hormonal system, help prepare the uterus, increase circulation to the whole reproductive system, all healthy, gentle steps that you can take. Because this is the last time you're going to be able to do that for a very long time. Once you're pregnant, you can't cleanse. Once you're breastfeeding, you can't cleanse. And it's just a really good way to prepare the body to get ready for conception. The second thing is to start eating a healthy fertility diet. This is going to help with hormone production. This is going to help to build up your nutrient stores because once you're pregnant, that baby is going to get everything first and you could get depleted. So if you want to make dietary changes, now is the good time before you're nauseous, but also to build up those stores to make sure you have enough folate in your system, enough iron, enough nutrients so that you're ready for the demands of pregnancy. So if you can look up some of my videos on natural fertility diet. I go into great detail on what that looks like, but basically it's a whole food diet that has a variety of color, whole plants, low in processed foods or no processed foods, depending on how far you're coming from with your current diet, but eating salads, smoothies, whole grains, beans. Beans are really high in folate. Healthy meats that are grass-fed or hormone antibiotic free, organic as much as possible. So eating that whole food diet is the next step in helping to prepare the body. And ideally, preparing for 3 to 6 months would be ideal. That would be pretty awesome if you're able to plan that far ahead because you can really make changes in the body and just become healthier and prepare yourself for that pregnancy. And then the third thing is to begin fertility charting. So fertility charting is so helpful. It's going to tell you a lot of different things. The first thing it's going to tell you is when you're going to ovulate. There was a study done with couples that were going in for IVF, and they were asked when they thought their most fertile time was, and over 70% of the couples had it wrong. So did they need IVF? Maybe some of them didn't. They just had the timing off of when they thought they were actually ovulating. So learning how to fertility chart, there's tons of free apps out there, or you could just use the old-fashioned basal thermometer charting. You can download those charts online for free. So by doing that, you're going to find out when your most fertile times are. You're going to see and learn about your cycle, the length of your cycle, how long the phase of time, the luteal phase from ovulation until you get your period or you're pregnant. These are all just really helpful to make sure that you're timing things right and you're having baby-making sex at the right time and optimizing your chances. So those are the 3 main things when you are now ready to start trying to conceive and you just want to become healthier before you get started. Those are the main things. And a lot of women wonder, do I need to get testing? What do I need to do? You know, generally it's 6 months to a year that you actually need to give it a go and give it a try. There's statistically 25% chance each month that you might become pregnant. That number changes the older you get, but know that it's gonna take time. It may not happen for you the first month like it did for your neighbor. That always makes it hard, right? But just know, by knowing your most fertile times, you're going to have a bigger advantage because you're going to be doing it at the right time. So those are my main tips. If you have any questions about natural fertility, preparing for pregnancy, join me on my website, naturalfertilityinfo.com, or my store at naturalfertilityshop.com. We have a ton of different products that can help you to prepare. You can get the fertility cleanse that I mentioned there. I also have a private membership called Natural Fertility Empower, and you can get a glimpse of that for free by signing up for the Fertility Foundations course. And this is a great course for anyone who is preparing for conception. It's an in-depth course that goes over nutrition, herbs, diet, a medical perspective, all of that. And you can sign up for free. I'll put the link below. Or watch that video if you haven't watched it yet or done that course yet because you've already signed up or you're an Empower member. but you can go ahead and check that out and kind of get a taste for what the membership is like if you want more support. All right, so I hope you have a wonderful day. Thank you so much for joining me, and I will see you again soon.